2IT Sports on this Friday. Thank you for tuning in as always. We are here in studio and we have a guest appearance from Simon Khan. Oh, panic time! Oh my God.
Are you scared? You sound scared.
Me?
Yeah.
You sound scared.
I'm a little bit scared.
Are you really?
I hear you're quizzing me on something today.
I am. We'll get to it. However, I know that you are a huge basketball fan.
I am.
What did you think of the game last night? NBA Finals, Game 1.
It was so great. The fourth quarter was amazing.
Are you rooting for the Spurs? Is that why you thought it was amazing?
You know, I'm not a Spurs fan, but in this scenario I am. Just because I think objectively speaking, like if you look at all the facts, the Spurs they have heart and they have discipline and they have great defense, and you never want the team with a lot of ego to win. You always want to cheer for the underdogs. And you know half the nation's going for the Miami Heat.
Half the nation?
Yeah.
Maybe like one state.
No. Maybe it's just the people that I hang out with then. Maybe I just hang out with the wrong people. But everyone's a Miami Heat fan on my Twitter timeline at least. LeBron James did a really good job, but at the end of the day, you can't argue with the Spurs. I mean, they have a history of winning championships. Greg Popovich knows what he's doing, and I mean, they're veterans. So
now, Sami, I'm sure you saw this. The shot of the night actually came from Tony Parker. Amazing. It was incredible. Amazing. We have a piece of video. Let's see it.
Parker with 2 to shoot. Just gets it off in time, and he banks it in. What a shot from Parker.
My favorite part about this is that obviously I love the whiteout. I love when teams do that in the finals and even in the playoffs. However, he kept his dribble. Everyone in the crowd. Travel. No, he didn't. He kept his dribble.
Yeah, but everyone in the crowd are Miami Heat fans.
Yeah, I understand. I just love seeing the overreaction from the home team. However, that was obviously the shot of the night because it put them up 4, and they obviously took Game 1, 92-88. They're now 5-0 in the first game of the finals. At least the Spurs are in their last 5. So can Spoelstra out-coach Popovich?
I don't think so. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to look at the fact that Greg Popovich has been doing this for years. He knows what he's doing. He has a team full of people that know what they're doing. They play team ball. They don't have a lot of all-stars. I mean, to a random person on the street, you show them pictures of the team. Yeah, they can probably name, Tim. It's like Tim Duncan, yes. Maybe they know who Manu Ginobili is. But at the end of the day, you could take some random person that doesn't watch basketball and they can name Dwyane Wade, Chris Bosh, and obviously LeBron James.
But however, I guess this goes into coaching because even JR and I were talking before we went on. The fact that Danny Green is now an integral part of them, not only defensively, the Spurs, but offensively. I mean, he scored
that three-pointer.
The three-pointer to put them up 88-81 was huge. Kawhi Leonard is a guy that they traded for in order to guard LeBron James in the post, or not even in the post, in the future. So, I mean, they made all the right moves. And I guess when you talk about coaching, Popovich is going to out-coach Spoelstra. The question is, can Chris Bosh put up more than 2 points, and can Dwyane Wade put up more than 0 points in the fourth quarter, which is obviously the most important part of the game?
It's interesting because a lot of people are saying, at least a lot of the Miami Heat fans are just saying, oh, they just came off of playing the Indiana, exactly, the 7-game series, and the Spurs had a lot of time to rest. Don't worry, Game 2, they'll be back. Is that true? Is it not? I don't think so.
Why?
I really think that the San Antonio Spurs have this series.
Why?
Because they have the experience, they play team ball. I mean, at the end of the day, they know what it takes to win a championship. There are no egos involved. Popovich has the intelligence and the history and the experience to outcoach them, and we're going to see it.
How many games does it go, you think?
I would say 5.
Seriously?
Yeah.
5 games?
I think it's going to be a 5-game series.
Oh, you are nuts.
Maybe, really? Yeah. I know that's a really absurd thing to say, but I don't know. I just think that, the Spurs beat them Game 1 at home. There goes their home court
advantage. If there's any game to lose, I think it's Game 1 because you come out, you feel out the other team. It's sort of like a prize fight. The first few rounds, you feel out your opponent, and then you're going to counter.
More often than not, though, it's the team that wins Game 1 that wins the series.
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure. Okay, I made that up.
Did you know
there's no statistics behind that, but I'm pretty sure, just based on watching basketball since what season, the 94-95 season, I would say that more often than not.
Which is when you were born, right?
Right.
I say the Heat win in 7, however, and I know that people behind us on the production crew absolutely gave it to me before we went on. However, I'm still going with that. I say the Heat win in 7.
I would agree with you maybe more on the whole, like, maybe it'll go to a Game 7 thing, but I don't think the Heat are going to win.
A lot of people are riding the Spurs as like the wild card. I'm telling you, the Heat are going to counter.
No, they're not.
They're going to be
They're
fine.
not going to.
And I'm not even a Heat fanboy. Like, I'm not totally in favor of guys teaming up and sort of being like, all right, let's take on the world and
But, I
win
mean,
a championship.
can one person really carry a team, though, at the end of the day?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes. I'm
Michael
ready.
Jordan, arguably the best player to ever play basketball.
You're going to bring up Pippen and Rodman and Luke Longley and John Paxson and Steve Kerr.
Luke Longley, Steve Kerr.
You're forgetting one integral part, Dickie Simpkins. You're forgetting about Dickie.
But you know what I mean? There was an entire team around Jordan. Yeah. Like, he didn't have to worry about, like, you know, scoring and catching 18 rebounds like LeBron had to. You know, he had Rodman there taking care of that. And because of that, I mean, the Bulls consistently, during, you know, their finals appearances, they actually, I don't know, won the championship.
Now, Chris Bosh may still be in the nightmare of being guarded by Roy Hibbert, which obviously he was shut down that entire Pacers series. However, are you like watering down the fact that Dwyane Wade is still an all-star and Chris Bosh is still a fantastic player? Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what it is. And you know what? Maybe it's just a result of Game 1 and watching them yesterday and watching them fail to deliver. And maybe that's just my bad, and maybe I'm just biased, and maybe after 24 hours pass, I'll remember, like, oh wait, they're good players too. I've never been a Spurs fan. I've always said, oh, they're boring to watch, but they are the safe bet.
I'm still going with the Heat. I understand your argument. You know what the great thing is?
What?
Now they get to discuss in the comments.
They're gonna think they're like, this girl.
No. I'm sure plenty of people will agree with you.